Hey, today I'm reviewing the Ions Duodynamic series, which is basically a Lian Li clone. So you can get something that looks exactly like a £120 case for like 45 to 50 pounds. So is it any good? Will it look good? I haven't seen any reviews for this case before on YouTube. So that's part of the reason what I'm doing. I couldn't find it. I just found a couple of reviews on Amazon which don't tell you much. So we'll unbox this. We'll tell you whether it's easy to build on and whether you should buy it. So stay tuned. I'm very excited for this. So this is an Ions Duodynamic series, and it seems like a very unapologetic clone of the Lian Li Dynamic Series Mini, which is like incredibly hyped. It's hyped because it's super nice looking, but it actually costs like £120 from what I could see, and I'm like, I can't pay that. So basically you're getting the aesthetics of a £120 case for a lot less. I think I paid for this particular one £59 because it comes with free RGB fans, but you can get this for around £46. I'll leave you the exact link in the description. It was not easy to find. So a few things. So this is a micro ATX and mini ITX case, and it's got glass in both the side and the front. It actually came super fast. I bought it on Amazon, the link will be in the description. And even though it told me it would take like several days, it actually took only like 1 day to get here. It's imported to the UK by a company out of Scotland called Ions. This looks a lot like some American versions of Lian Li clones that I've seen before, like the DIY PC, which is super hype in the PC building community in America. But you know, I'm surprised that this is not more popular in the UK. You know, the Lian Li is an amazing case. You can build in all sorts of formats, but you know, for half price, for pretty much the same looks, you can't complain. So it came pretty well packed. I don't know if you can see in the video. I'm going to try to bring this out here. I might need some help. How the hell am I going to do this? Let me see if I can flip this. This is maybe the really stupid idea, but let's try it. Worst case scenario is a good cut for the film. I can already see it looks super nice. I'm very excited for this. So I got the white version. They have a white version and a black version. So it came pretty well packed. Wow, it looks super close to the Lian Li actually. So let's take this out. It's actually really nice. So let me give you a total view of this. It feels pretty small. I thought it would feel bigger. It's obviously got this cube shape, much like the Lian Li Mini. I think one of the key differences between this and a real Lian Li, you have some modularity. So on the Lian Li you can build up to an ATX motherboard, a much bigger motherboard, because in the Lian Li you can actually shove this around. Here it will take a full size power supply, which, you know, if you're doing a budget build is amazing. And it will also take a micro ATX board, up to a micro ATX board, which to be honest for most people will be fine. I kind of wish this would take an ATX motherboard, because then for me it would be the absolutely ultimate case, because the aesthetics are on point, but beyond that you have ultimate flexibility in terms of motherboards. So let's remove the glass panels here. The screws actually feel super nice, and there seems to be some padding here if you're not careful with it, so I like removing them until it's, you know, done, and then you can assemble them. Oh, okay. So that wasn't as smooth as I hoped. Luckily it doesn't seem to have broken my glass table or the glass panel either, so that's already helpful. Here you can easily get two 120mm fans. So here you've got a magnetic dust filter at the top, which is always helpful. But for now, yeah, it looks super nice. The build quality seems fine. The buttons click fine. There's one USB 3 at the top, two USBs 2.0. There's a split input for, you know, your microphone and your your headphones. There's a reset button, which a lot of people reprogram to be the RGB. There's the power button here. The clicks actually feel super nice. The build quality feels nice. You know, mind you, it's like a £56 budget, so I'm not expecting this to be on par with the Lian Li in terms of build quality. However, the actual looks of this is super nice, and you know, we're doing an all-white build, and I think this is perfect for an all-white build. I think they also have a black version of this. Overall, what are my first impressions? So far, it looks great. It came well packed. It's pretty close. I mean, visually to the Lian Li. Build quality seems okay. Like nothing exceptional, but not bad at all. You know, nothing seems really flimsy. I think the only negative I would say for this, which was kind of expected already, is that you know the RGB fans seem very, very cheap. But to be honest, I think the price difference for the free RGB fans are only like £8 or something like that. So you really struggle to get free RGB fans for like less than £3. But if you're really bothered about the quality of your fans, I would recommend you just get the version without the fans and buy your own fans. But overall, I'm pretty happy and I'm really excited to build on this. And I'll let you know how it is to build on this Ions dynamic case. Wrapping up my thoughts on the Ions Dynamic Series Compact, the Micro ATX case. Let me tell you, this case is amazing. This one is a strong buy. Firstly, just look at it. It's got that sleek all-white design that's perfect for my budget all-white PC build. The fact that I can get the looks of a case that costs significantly more for less than half of the price, it's incredible. This case is a real head turner. So if, like me, you're all about the premium look but on a budget, then this is the one to get. Now, into the nitty-gritty. Building this case was easy but not necessarily a total breeze. What I would say in terms of routing cables and ease of use, pretty much everything has to fit on that back sort of side case, which can be a bit tight. The flip side of that is that you get an incredibly clean look, and in my opinion, this is much better than the look you're gonna get on, you know, your traditional tower case. The aesthetics for me, it just suits my taste much better. I've been using this PC pretty much non-stop for nearly a month, and let me tell you, the airflow, I'm super happy with it. The CPU temperatures, the GPU temperatures have been great, especially with the setup I've got. I've got 2 fans pulling in the cool air from below, 2 more on the side, 1 at the back and 1 at the top pushing out the heat. So everything is running super cool. I haven't had any problems whatsoever. Now, one little hiccup I ran into was syncing all of the 6 fans. Those 3 included ARGB fans had a little bit of a tiff with my fan controller and motherboard, so they were not really compatible, which was a bit of a bummer, to be honest, because now what I had to do is to route the fans that came with the case into the reset button, and then I have a separate controller, so I couldn't sync them up, which is really annoying. So my recommendation is only get the case fans if you're on a super tight budget, pay the £59 and use the fans that come with the case. However, if you are looking to sync it up with other fans or increase airflow on your case in the future, if you are sure about that, I would recommend just getting some alternative fans. To conclude, would I recommend this case, the Ions Dynamic series? Well, just look at it, right? Absolutely. It's got the looks, it's easy to build in, and once it's all set up, it looks amazing. And if you want to show off your components in an all white or all black build, it's really easy to make your PC look super clean and aesthetic with this case. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this was helpful. And do let me know in the comments if you end up buying it, what are your thoughts, if you liked it, and I hope this is helpful.